The moment I jumped off the cliff, I was prepared to die. This wasn't to learn to fly, but a destined fall. But for me, whether living or dying, jumping was my only way out. I am a black guillemot, a fledgling born on the cliffs of eastern Greenland. On the first day I opened my eyes, I stood on the edge of life and death. Our nest is built on a cliff hundreds of meters high, a safe place carefully chosen by our parents, unreachable by predators, yet it also cuts off our hope of survival. Below me is a vertical abyss, and the nearest dense area is 2 kilometers away, which is the only hope for survival. I cannot fly yet, my fragile wings. Even the wind is unbearable. But I have no choice. My parents cannot take us away. All they can do is demonstrate again and again at the edge of the cliff using the wings point towards that distant water source, and the energy stored in my body is rapidly depleting. In this cold world, the nutrients in my body are only enough to sustain me for 1 day. If I don't jump down to find food, I will die in the nest, but if I jump, I might die even faster. My elder sister resolutely jumped off the cliff first. She didn't struggle or hesitate, as if she already knew this was her fate. She fell like a ball of fluff into the wind and then hit the rocks. That dull thud sent a chill through me. Her end was that she never moved again. The crow seemed to see through everything. It flew quickly and snatched away her still warm body. The mother desperately chased after, but could only watch as the crow took her child away. My second sister was not deterred by our eldest sister's failure. She jumped afterward. Her courage far surpassed mine, but what awaited her was her cries as she got stuck in a crevice. Her struggling cries echoed in the valley, lingering for a long time. A few minutes later, she fell silent. Then, only I was left. Father turned and flew away, and mother also left me. They knew that this leap had to be made by myself. They wanted me to understand that dependence cannot bring survival. Independence is the true beginning of life. I took a deep breath and leaped. The wind roared, tearing at my tender feathers, and the rocks spun rapidly before my eyes. Then I hit the cliff, bounced, rolled, and fell. At that moment, I almost forgot who I was. But my body remembered the skills taught by my parents. In the final moment, I curled up tightly, using the softest part of my belly to meet the impact of the rocks. This is the survival wisdom passed down through generations, using the most fragile part to confront the hardest fate. After the third impact, as I tumbled into a patch of unmelted snow, my father rushed over. I hear my faint heartbeat. At this moment, my limbs are numb and my wings are bleeding, but I know I am still alive. Sound of inhaling. There's no time to rest. Predators in the distance are watching intently, preventing us from stopping to mourn. We can only keep moving forward. The mother guards from behind, and the father leads the way ahead. I limped through the rubble and ice spikes until I saw the shimmering lake, a call of vitality. At this moment, the wind was no longer an enemy. It began to lift my feathers, smoothing my injured body. At this moment, I truly understand the meaning of flying for the first time. It does not mean never falling, but choosing to rise again after each fall. Some say all of this is natural selection, a destiny written into our genes. But I think what truly kept me alive was not some superior structure, but the determination to open my eyes and face the world each time it shattered me. I am a survivor, but not the only one. Every chick that successfully lands finds a viable path on the bodies of countless failures. We measure the texture of the cliffs with our lives, remember the direction of the wind, and leave a greater hope for the next generation. At the top of this cliff, flying is not a symbol of romance, but the wisdom gained by ancestors through falling, the continuation after countless life and death struggles. I finally understand, flying is never just the moment of soaring into the blue sky, it is the instant of deciding to leap off the cliff, knowing the possibility of being shattered. This might be nature's gentlest cruelty, and life's most magnificent answer,